All right, so I'm going to show you guys how to get into Schoology, the geometry. So you go through your WebNet and make sure that you click on your Schoology. And then once you go there, you're going to be clicking on your courses. And you have your courses in there. I'm going to go down, then you find your geometry. This is how you get into Schoology. Now in Schoology, under geometry, one of the things that I want you to remember to look at every day is updates. So if I look at the first update, you can see that I have a welcome letter right there. I'm going to go back to materials, and you can see in the materials you got to welcome Mr. Doyle class. You got to click on that and go through that. So go through all the video. If I click on it, you can see the first video is me welcoming you to the 2000. Click on this. Now, some people, this you'll have to download, as you can see it downloading, and then it comes up. You got to wait for it a little bit. Okay, and then once you click on it, it should run.
Hello, geometry students.
Yeah, that's me being crazy. So that's what you have to do to get to that. You're going to need to watch that. And now I want to go back to my materials again. That's the welcome folder. You'll have that for every class, so make sure you go through all of that welcome stuff. As you can see in the welcome, you have a letter to you and your parents, which I'll send out a weekly one. You have parent communication, my contact info, and my syllabus, class expectations. You have attendance taking, grading, makeup work, scope and sequence that you'll have for this class. You have e-learning, Schoology tips, and tech support in the handbook. So make sure you go through all that just to familiarize yourself with Schoology and all that we have to offer you guys this year. All right, next is the weekly folder. So in that weekly folder, if you click on it for geometry, you'll see a week at a glance checklist, and then each days. Now, I don't have them all filled in yet. I will by the first 2 weeks filled in, actually. But week at a glance, you'll see a checklist. So this is important because in this checklist, you'll have as you can see, you'll have a list of things that you need to do each day. So as I move down here, and this is all in Schoology, you can see like Monday is watch the welcome video, which I just told you to watch. Watch the video on my expectations in the class, which I'll show you. Watch the video on how to take the assessments in Schoology. That's what I'm going to show you in a minute. Take the basic skills assessment. Take the 8th grade assessment. These are all your checklists that you have for each day of the week. Really nice. That's what every teacher is required to do. So I'm just backing out here to get back to that page. Now, in the weekly folder, as you can see, I also have a video that I'm going to put up here explaining the week. All right, I haven't put that up yet, but that's basically what you're looking at there. And then you have a general accommodations folder, which talks about ESOL, ESE, 504s, etc. And I'll putting more information in there for that accommodations folder. Now down here I have put a folder called intensive math. So this is where you find your basic skills assessments. Now I taught an intensive math class and I developed a basic skills assessment which I felt every 8th grader should know going out of the 8th grade. So you're going to do this to 100%. So you'll take this, hopefully the first time you'll get 100%, but as many times as you can. So I'm going to show you if you hit intensive math. Now I have other stuff in this folder. I have assessments, I have college search and awareness. I love animals, so I have a Ustream on animals. I don't know if that still works, but anyways, there's the assessment. So you click on assessments after that. Now you have 3 assessments that you're going to take the first day. Now I put down that it's going to take you 30 minutes. It could take more, it could take less. Depends on how, good you are. So, first one I want you to take is the basic skills assessment. So if I click on that, there are 50 problems, and I've never had, seriously, a person get 50 questions right without using a calculator the first time. So there's 50 questions that I think that everybody should know coming out of the 8th grade. So I want you to take that, and see how well you do. You can use a calculator. It doesn't matter to me. Just be careful on rounding. Rounding's the toughest part. All right, so if I go back to the basic skills, you're also going to take the 8th grade. Now I put half hour on this. The basic skills might take you more than 30 minutes. The 8th grade cards, 3x5 cards. It's a quiz that I've made. That what's the square root of 7, square root of 3, square root of 2. You should memorize those, but if you use a calculator, and make sure that you round to one. I think one or two place values I have for the answer on that. The next I want you to do is the 7th grade cards, and there's the 7th grade cards. They're very easy. This is what you should basic skills 7th grade. Now, if you have to use a calculator on that, whatever, but you shouldn't. -8 plus -2, you should know what that is. But these are the basic skills that you should know without a doubt. This is basic stuff that I've done every year, and it really has helped students understand what you should already know. All right, so I'm just backing out, and there we're back to that first page on geometry. Okay? So that's how you get into the basic assessments. I'm supposed to be a 2-minute long video. I'm a little longer than that. I'm out 6 minutes. So, all right, have a good time.